Hello, hello everyone. Welcome, welcome. It's good to be back. Let's see. Trying to make sure everything's running well before we get this ball rolling. Let's see. Because it's still saying, at least on my Twitch channel, that I'm not streaming yet. Wonder if there's just a very long delay because I have been streaming for 30 seconds, but it's still showing I'm offline. Let's see if we refresh that. Oh, nope, there I am. I just needed to refresh. Okay. Cool. Alright, welcome everyone. Welcome. It's me. I'm back. Hello. Glad to see everybody's doing well. I hope, well, at least we hope everyone's doing well, of course. So, Honkai Star Rail. We're still here. I will be taking a little bit of a break from Genshin, because a little burnt out, so officially taking a break from that, but I've really only been doing a lot of Honkai Star Rail content anyway, so it doesn't really matter. It's more to keep myself accountable for that. Also, good news, I finally got my TikTok back. It looks like I was banned for a little bit. Could not find the video that they were saying I was banned on, but I guess the video went through review again. They saw I was not breaking guidelines, and so I'm finally able to upload content on there again, which is real nice. So we'll be getting our TikTok stuff back as well. We have an achievement. Interact warmly with the Arctic bear cub. Okay, so I did this off stream. I didn't mean to. You don't understand. I came to do this because I'm getting stuff for our lovely man, our lovely Athena man, to get his traces, you know. Don't worry about it. And I literally turned and I saw this. Look at this little guy. And then I interacted with him, and that's what got me that achievement. He has heart for paw pads. Look at him! I want a plushie of him immediately. Anyway, neither here nor there. So, I'm sure you all are super as excited as I am, because look at all this content. It's a little too much content, obviously. Because they've already got a... Hello, welcome. They've already got a, long-term event that it looks like it's going to be a permanent, but they've already got an event. This is the new quest. I have not done the quest. I'm gonna get started on playing it shortly. I was just explaining that they have so much content up already for Piconi, but it literally just came out. But yeah, no worries. Yeah, I haven't started the quest yet, so just so you know, I will be working on the Piconi quest today. So if you don't want to get spoiled, more than welcome to, close your eyes, close your ears, come back later. But it was good to see you pop in, though. Oh, what did I do? Oh, this thing. Yeah. But the first thing I was gonna do was the aptitude showcase, because my husband's prior life is back in session, so I need to see if we can roll for his light cone. And then the Black Swan is here. Absolutely love her ult. When I've seen her ult, let's show it to you guys though. And what does her E look like?
Make a wish.
Okay, so she has a buff. But her ult is super cool.
Huh.
That I really want to pull for her, but I wanted to wait until I met her.
Everyone's a customer.
In the new quest before I pulled for her. Just in case I don't like her, you know what I mean?
Ill fate descends.
Naughty child.
Also, I've seen that some people are suggesting that we might be getting 5-star Sampo in his masked full outfit, which we were all hoping for.
Time for a shot.
Nothing confirmed, obviously. Oh yeah, let's turn the double speed off. So this is her ult, so let's look at it. It's really cool from what I've seen.
Beneath the silent waters lies an endless abyss.
That's really cool, not gonna lie.
We're just having fun.
Getting serious, huh? Destiny isn't chosen.
But yeah, when I heard that potentially, we might actually be getting 5-star mass sample, I'm like, oh, that's immediately what I have to start saving for. Okay, off to your Discord server. Have fun, have fun. I hope you're doing the variety of things right now. I hope your music's going well. I hope your school is going well. And then you also just moved, so I hope that is also, you're settling in pretty well. But be safe, you know.
What are you waiting for? To betray my customers? I charge extra.
Be safe. Make sure you eat, hydrate, whatnot.
We're just having fun.
Okay. I mean, in these trying times, it's like, it's whatever, you know. Whatever is the most affordable and sustainable in your life, kind of thing. Because it's just wild right now. Did I at least get one thing right? Or are we still doing the music? Ooh, dropped my headphones. Ah. Okay, so that was Black Swan. As you can see, she plays amazingly. But I want to get a feel for her personality before I pull for her. But as you can see, she's currently on it. And I have about 27 pulls. But I'm more interested, see, I have gotten Inhibitor Lunae prior, just barely, by the skin of my teeth. But I did not get his light cone, and so that's what I want to work on pulling for. I only have 24 pity currently on the weapon banner, because I was trying to get, the lovely Dr. Ratio, I should say. People who have doctorates are very specific about being called doctor instead of Mr. or Mrs. or anything in between. But I was trying very hard to get his light cone, and I lost to, I lost the 50-50, so we are guaranteed at least. But I lost to, Yanqing's light cone. Okay, first pull, let's go. A Luca, oh, 5-star right off the bat. And we're guaranteed, so it has to be his. Well, I wasn't expecting that, I'm gonna be honest. Said famed streamer luck. Alright, so that's 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32. And a Natasha. Oh my god. Is this the first time I've ever gotten 2 5-stars in a row in the same 10 pull? And that would have been at 2 pity too. Cause it came in here and then he wants to make up for the fact that I didn't get it last time, I guess. Okay then, I'll take it. I'll take it. My husband was like, you don't use me enough in combat, so we're gonna make you. Alright, Well, you know what? I won't say no. Just gonna take a photo of that. 1 second, everyone. Oh my god. I think I've only ever... No, I don't think I've even ever got a single tin pull that had 2 5-stars in it, even on my Genshin account. Well. Piconi was like, we want to leave a good impression, I guess. Well, I'm at exactly 0 pity now, because that was the last pull for that one. Alright. I'm shook, guys. I'm very, very shook. Okay, cannot speak. We want to get him because I am missing one of the 4 stars. Unfortunately, Shrei did not come home when she was available a couple of banners ago. So we would love to get Misha. He looks adorable. Oh boy. So that puts us at 15 pity on this banner since... Ooh. Hi, Gwenaifen. Not exactly who I was looking for, but welcome. Well then. Alright, we're just gonna scooch on over here and go here. This is a really great light cone though, don't get me wrong. I want this as like a postcard. Now, we're gonna do something that everybody just absolutely loses their mind when I do. Where is it? There it is. Ta-da! I do the same thing on my Genshin account whenever I get 5 stars. It's like, I do it with all weapons. I max out the weapon and then I'll start a new one. So I do the same thing with light cones. But for some reason, good example being,
With this strength, I can save more lives.
wow, I barely get Natasha, I guess. I thought I had more Eidolons of her. I've gotten the Raiden Shogun on their weapon banner, like their spear. It's not a spear. I forgot what it's called. I got their weapon like twice now, and I've just been refining it instead of spreading it out on characters, because a lot of people think it's better to like spread out the 5-star weapons because they're such good weapons, but I just like refining them to the max and then moving on. Well, I wasn't expecting to be that lucky right at the beginning, but you know. Wow, I have more.
That's all a big hustle and bustle. But life's all about savoring the moment.
I have more Gwenaifen than I do Natasha. That's kind of funny. My bones are shaking, guys. But yeah, as you can see, I was only missing Shrei before Misha came out. And it saddens me greatly. But we definitely want to see if we can get Misha. And I would not mind getting Eidolon 1 for Inhibitor Lunae, so... Okay. We got an achievement. What's this? 20 characters form a team with Sampo and it will win at least one battle. Interesting. Okay. Fate's Atlas is unlocked. Click here to check the progress of your trailblazing expedition. Oh, so you can make sure you've done, like, all of the quests? Oh, and it's like the timeline of like you should do this where it is in the timeline of like events. Well, I'm glad it wasn't too long, or if you've been working on it for a while, good job. Given that final approval. Okay, so we were, as of the last time I was streaming, doing the companion mission that I have on here for, the knight, whose name escapes me currently. Sorry about this. This guy. We were doing Argenti's companion mission. But as I've stated, the new main quest is out, and I want to play it so bad, guys. So I'm very sorry for everyone who was watching last time and wants to see the rest of Argenti's companion mission. We'll definitely get back to it, but I am so excited to see Sunday, you all. I want to know what his personality's like, so as long as the game doesn't force me to finish this immediately, I'm gonna start this quest. Alright. The Astral Express family. Hey, 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 hey. Da-da-da. Hello. Alright, let's see what the conductor has to say first. Are we ready to set off to the next stop? We sure are. The warp jump device is all calibrated. But as the express conductor, I have 3 things I want to stress before we depart. That's why I'm here for this little express meeting, too. Alright, then you know the rules. We'll meet in the parlor car. How do you do? Are there any new missions at the Realm Keeping Commission? You and the members of the Express crew have been a great help with many tasks previously entrusted to you. We are deeply grateful for your assistance. I'm reaching out this time to update you. Mr. Yang and Miss March on some follow-up situations. Do you remember the previous invitation for you and a few of the others to come to the Realm Keeping Commission to identify a suspicious individual? This was this is Locha's companion mission, for anyone who doesn't remember. You mean that time when March played detective, making wild guesses about one of the traveling merchants' backgrounds and whereabouts, but couldn't nail a single solid answer? Man, these people type so quickly. Yep, that's the one. Officer Jingyan even praised Miss March for her keen observation and unorthodox thinking during the incident. She mentioned that Miss March seems like a natural for our line of work. Believe it or not, I received an official notice jointly issued by the Tim Lords Commission and the Cloud Knights. That blonde merchant, Locha, is indeed an unlawful character who infiltrated the Cien show. Miss March's deduction and Mr. Yang's intuition have come true. The Express Crew truly is a group of hidden talents, much admiration. So what did he do? What did he do? I can't go into the specifics, as it is still part of the Cien show's internal affairs, but given our tight relationship, I can spill a bit of the beans for you. Please, why do you all type this quickly? I can't read this. Alright. The official document states that he was arrested on charges of identity fraud and smuggling of dangerous bio-merchandise, among other crimes. The use of the expression, among other, is quite intriguing. Of course, I have received the directive from the Realm Keeping Commission's General Affair Office, requesting to commend and express gratitude to the enthusiastic guests such as yourself. I'd like to express my own gratitude to you all, and deliver to you your well-earned remuneration. I know this word. It's like your rewards, but I can't say it. In that case, if there's our tasks involving apprehending fugitives or pursuing criminals in the future, I hope you and the Express Crew can continue to make full use of your intuition. Stay safe, and I shall take my leave. Alright. Wrong button.
Time to head to the next stop. Let's meet up with everyone in the parlor car.
Alright.
Pom-Pom's not here yet?
Pom-Pom knows how to keep people on the edge of their seats.
This time, when we move to the new planet, I will not have the cutscene be off camera. So this time we're getting the cutscene.
Ahem. Apologies for the delay, dear passengers. Something important came up, so I, the conductor, had to spend some time preparing. Yeah, what was so important? I thought everyone knew. Our next destination is the planet of festivities, Penacony!
Penacony. Okay, I was saying that wrong.
I know everyone's eager to disembark and get to that famous Stellar Hotel, but before we set off, I should remind everyone of 3 things. First, Penacony is located in Asdana, a star system brimming with Memoria, which has historically been one of the macro voids that leaked out from the memory zone. Even after eons, the Memoria concentration up ahead is above normal levels. Usually this wouldn't be a huge problem, but everyone's different, so if you exhibit any signs of dizziness, hallucination, distorted memories, or any other symptoms, you should take them seriously. Second, Penacony is a colony belonging to the Harmony family. It also marks the first time this family has extended a public invitation to other factions. Please remember that the Express has been invited as a guest, and that we must adhere to any and all regulations.
Got it. When in Rome, as they say. Don't worry, conductor. We definitely won't embarrass the nameless.
Rome? Anyway. Third and final. Rather than being a request, Pom-Pom has a favor to ask of everyone.
And what would that favor be?
If you could, I hope that while you're all on vacation, you could spare some time to help inquire about a few of the nameless.
Are we getting new crew? Yes, like, are we getting...
Allow me to explain. Just like most of the worlds that the Express calls at, Penacony is one of the stops along the Silver Tracks. Several millennia ago, it was an IPC frontier prison, and it was the Trailblaze that connected it to thousands of stars. During that time, the Astral Express once visited Penacony. As with all meetings, they inevitably lead to goodbyes. As the Express's logs indicate, it seems some passengers decided to call Penacony their permanent home. Don't worry. Just think of it as returning to your hometown. Following the Express's departure, the Stellarons cut off contact to myriad worlds, and Penacony's ownership switched hands several times. Why did these nameless choose to stay here? How did the course of their subsequent lives unfold? And what legacies did they leave behind? Retracing our predecessors' footsteps. That is in itself an adventure, wouldn't you agree? Even if they left the stars behind them, their trailblaze would not be over. That's also what the conductor thinks, isn't it? According to the passenger list, the 3 people who got off were Tiernan, Legwork, and Rosalina, the Express's guard, mechanic, and surveyor, respectively. No supplementary details are available.
Just names and occupations? And they don't even sound like their real names either. This'll be like looking for a needle in a haystack.
We'll just leave it to the stars of fate. Considering the Nameless's diversity, perhaps we might even stumble upon their descendants. Or, against the slimmest of chances, the very individuals themselves. We'll conclude today's navigation meeting on this point. There's a bit of time left before we jump. In the meantime, might be a good idea to double-check your bags.
I'll broadcast an announcement before we jump.
There's still some time before the jump. I should talk to everyone.
Whoop.
How's it going? All packed and ready? There probably won't be any surprises happening on family territory, which is a bit of a shame if you ask me. But hey, it's rare that we can take a break and let loose. Let's enjoy it.
Mr. Yang, you are setting up so many death flags for us. Also, why are you disappointed that we're not running into another fight?
Of course not. Adventures are exhilarating, but rest and recuperation is equally important. Rest and recuperation aside, don't forget Pom-Pom's request. The conductor has done plenty for us, and it's time to return that favor.
Mr. Yang is on the wild side.
You're the picture of calm, as always. Meanwhile, March 7th's buzzing around like a kid on a sugar rush.
Well, I mean, we haven't gotten assigned a room on this train as far as I'm aware. I'm still waiting for them to implement that patch where we get one of the train cars to design as our room. Of course, I'm the mature adult type. No, I'm excited.
I trust Penacony won't let you all down. But regarding the family's invitation, I do have some details that I wish to discuss with everyone, just not now. Let's enjoy our vacation for now.
It's suspicious is what it is. They call themselves the family, and they have never opened up an invitation to Outworlders prior. And it just so happens that when the Express is finally... Trotter Lord is finally, like, getting close to where it might pass Piconi? They open up an invitation. Suspicious. We'll talk to the husband last. Let's start with the march first. What's on our wall currently?
Camera, check. Extra clothes, check. Toiletries. Aw, drat! The travel bottles I ordered haven't arrived. Although, I hear that Penacony's resort hotel is pretty luxurious. I'm guessing their toiletries should be just as fancy. That means I can make more room in my suitcase. What else should I bring?
Take me. Some snacks.
My pom-pom toy? Not a bad idea. That's kinda like bringing the conductor on vacay with me. But I think it's too big to stuff in the case. Aw, this is hard. What else should I take?
Oh wait, newest Astral Peace broadcast. Oh, which means there's lore. Husband, one moment please. I have to go and turn the radio back on. New lore. What is it?
Welcome to the Interastral Peace broadcast. Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Welcome to a new episode of Interastral Peace broadcast. We are here to bring you the latest news from across the galaxy.
The IPC and the Xianzhou Alliance have renewed their trade agreement, bringing great economic benefits to both parties.
The head of the Armed Archaeologists of the Intelligentsia Guild, Alan Jones, personally oversaw the excavation of the ancient tomb of Emperor Rupert I. The ruins rank as a Category Omega site on the Potential Disaster Index.
Renowned songstress Robin has received an invitation to perform at Penacony's Charmony Festival.
The Garden of Recollection has gathered memoria fragments from the lost world of Moonshield. The precious memories of this world will not be forgotten.
Let's take a closer look at the details. Regarding the IPC and the Xianzhou Alliance, the Xianzhou La Fu has opted to renew the trade agreement.
The agreement will help to open up markets and promote cooperation between the two sides in agriculture, industry, medicine, and culture, laying a solid foundation for a free, open, and prosperous business environment.
At the signing of the agreement, friendly talks were held between Madame Yukong, Skyfaring Helmmaster of the La Fu, and a representative of the IPC's Marketing Development Department. The two sides reached a consensus on various issues, including the impact of interstellar security on the free market.
The IPC also expressed their heartfelt concern for the Lawfu regarding the recent invasion by the Antimatter Legion and sent their condolences to the victims.
The IPC strongly condemns the barbaric atrocities committed by the Antimatter Legion and conveys the Amber Lord's wish for preservation to all worlds ravaged by that wretched force.
Emperor Rupert I left many horrific relics across the universe, and one of them, the Mechanical Emperor Tomb, has captivated the interests of countless people since its discovery.
The excavation of the tomb is led by the head of the Armed Archaeologists of the Intelligentsia Guild, Alan Drake One-Armed Jones, with assistance from Genius Society member Screwlum. It is hoped that the excavation of this metallic relic, which holds a Category Omega ranking on the Potential Disaster Index, will finally shed a light on its mysterious nature.
According to records of the Emperor's deeds left behind by the Inorganic Legion, the original purpose of the site was to house the inventions inspired by the imagination of Rupert I.
A spokesperson for the Intelligentsia Guild said, "We have no way of knowing what amazing discoveries Jones will uncover, but we are hopeful that his findings will further our understanding of the Emperor and help save the universe from the horrors that he will bring with him when he returns."
The Interastral Peace broadcast will be covering this story throughout the excavation. Penacony, the planet of festivities, announced that it will invite renowned singer Robin to perform at the Charmony Festival.
Once every Amber Era, countless followers of the Harmony will attend this long-held tradition of the planet of festivities, and together pray for a brighter and better future for the universe.
Robin is a superstar whose voice is known throughout the cosmos. She has been the recipient of many top awards. It is believed that during the celebrations, Robin will sing a hymn for the Eon of the Harmony in the name of the family.
The IPC will broadcast the entire event, sending the sounds of music and good wishes to worlds far and wide. As we all know, the Garden of Recollection has always been committed to the restoration of lost civilizations, igniting the spark of revival across the cosmos.
According to reliable sources, thanks to the efforts of the Memo Keepers, all Memoria fragments of the dead world of Moonshield have been salvaged.
Moonshield was destroyed during an invasion by the Antimatter Legion, but with the combined efforts of the IPC and the Garden of Remembrance, the collection of information about the fallen world was recently declared a success. The Memo Keepers planned for it to be reborn in the pristine land of the Remembrance.
The destruction can destroy any material thing, but it can never take away our hope. The IPC will provide whatever support and protection within its means for the long-term development of all civilizations across the universe, including those that have perished.
Okay, did we all
This
notice?
is the end of our broadcast. Please tune in for our next episode. Thank you for listening.
Thank you.
Okay, so did anyone notice at the end of him talking about the recollection that his voice glitched really hard? I wonder if that's on purpose. Also, speaking of which, I wonder if that means that, March 7th, I wonder if she's from the Lost World of Moonshield then. Because, the Garden of Recollection has something to do with March, if you remember that companion mission we had a while back, because the Garden themselves are specifically blocking March's memory so that she cannot remember what happened to her. And so if the Garden is the one that successfully retrieved all the data about this destroyed planet, I wonder if that is like a hint that March is from Moonshield. Okay, and so also, the IPC gives me very much the, oh, what are they called? The Empire from Star Wars. I'm gonna continue to be very suspicious of them. And then we also learned that apparently Robin is gonna be someone who's singing. I think she is Sunday's sister, question mark.
Ah, I spoke to Mr. Yang. I'll be staying on the Express this time. I wish you all a delightful time in Penacony.
Oh, but my husband. I guess who's coming with us? I think it's Himiko, isn't it? That makes me sad.
Thank you. It's reassuring to know we're on a similar wavelength.
But the CN show must have been so draining for him, so I can understand why he would want to stay on the train.
Pay no mind to the matters concerning the Xianzhou. Penacony isn't the final stop on our trip. We have plenty of time. Once everything is packed up, I will naturally catch up with all of you. I'd advise double-checking your bags. Word is that the family's customs procedure can be quite demanding. Better to sort it out now than face issues at your hotel check-in.
It's about time. I should find a seat.
Ahem! Hi! Hello! Attention all passengers! The Express is about to make the jump! The Express is about to make the jump! Please be seated and hold on! The train is about to make the jump. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
We are very much not where we thought we were.
Not another one. Come with me.
Where are we going?
These questions have no meaning, but I will answer you as best as I can. This is the border between reality and the memory zone, a dreamscape. Right this moment, you and I have coincidentally shared the same dreamscape and appeared in each other's minds. This is the Land of Dreams' inaugural welcome for us. Worry not, for very quickly you will awaken from this dream. Forget everything that has transpired with naught but a faint lingering of loss. Pay no mind, for this forgetfulness happens with each new dawn. It is an occurrence that we have become accustomed to for so long. So,
This is Akron, by the way.
I'll take you home.
I am really tempted to pull for her, but I think she's sharing the same banner, like, chunk as Adventuring, so we'll see which one I like better.
At the end of the corridor. I will wait there for you.
Interesting. It's giving Alice in Wonderland. Oh, even the key door? Oh, this is very Alice in Wonderland. That's so cool. Okay, but what happens if I go this way?
I'm not there. Turn back.
Yeah, but what if I don't want to? Okay, I just wanted to see if the game would do something. The knocking at ungodly hours. Continue down the unfamiliar corridor.
Galaxy Ranger Acheron. This is what they call me. You can call me whatever you want.
It's so
Open
giving
this
Alice
door.
in Wonderland vibes.
Take a look at the mesmerizing dreamscape. Well, you can still remember.
This
How
is...
nifty.
No way.
Why are we
This
freaked
way.
out? Do we recognize this place? We have amnesia
After
if we've
you.
all forgotten. Do we know this place?
Am I supposed to walk up the wall? How is this even possible?
Oh, this is cool. If this is
Why
what this
not?
entire section is gonna be like,
She
that's
can
really
hear
nifty.
the thoughts in my head?
Why not?
Okay, I'm really starting to like Acheron. She's fun. Okay, we are now on this. Wait. Oh my gosh, the floor. Okay, that's cool. That's nifty. Okay, let's see if we can get. If we can. All right, so this one is Sam, I believe. He's with the Stellaron Hunters. Try not to get close and like set off the thing. Those in the middle, I think, are Sunday and Robin. If you squint and look over there, it's Dr. Ratio and Adventuring, I think. And then way over there, I think is... Oh, what is her name? It's like Star or something. Oh, Sparkle. Sparkle and maybe... Oh my gosh, well, I've seen like a bunch of, I've seen a bunch of like character art spoilers, and so that's why I'm like, I can't remember her name. Oh my gosh, she's literally the one that's on the banner right now, and my brain has just forgotten her name. Oh my gosh, it's the one who does the Arcana cards, the tarot readings. I cannot remember her name right now. But yeah, so that's everyone, I think, that's in the room. Black Swan. There we go. Oh my gosh, that took way longer than it should have. But yeah, it's like to the left of the bubble. And then of course this is Acheron. I've just seen like a lot of character art spoilers, so sorry about that. But it's interesting. I wonder if this is like they're introducing all the main people that are gonna be in this section character-wise. I'm really curious how Dr. Ratio is gonna fit into this, because I can't actually tell if Dr. Ratio is like with the IPC or not, because the way he talked was like, oh, he was a mediator with the IPC when we were back on the train, or on the Herta space station. But I've seen some like interactions with him in Adventuring, so I'm really curious how that works. Okay.
We're almost there. Can you still walk?
Okay. I can't tilt my head, but now I can use my mouse. So, Sam, Sunday, Robin. You can't see them, but I think that's Black Swan, and then Sparkle is here. I feel a bit faint. I think you're just better at avoiding spoilers than I am. Because I'm on TikTok and I have so much like Star Rail content on there, it's just unless I play this the hour it comes out, I'm gonna get spoiled one way or the other. I'm seeing a lot of bird imagery, and like I wonder if this relates to Dr. Ratio somehow, because he has the bird emblem on his shoulder. I feel like I would be getting a bit nauseous, to be honest.
Don't panic. This is normal. Don't stop. Don't turn back. Don't look down. Or up, for that matter.
Oh, I can walk around. I did all that trouble just to be able to walk around. So, Sam and Silverwolf.
How do you intend to pull them off the stage?
All we have to do is present the truth, and they will naturally reciprocate.
Okay,
These
and then...
voices... They're just shadows of the dreamscape. Pay no heed to them.
And then this is Robin and Sunday.
The Charmony Festival stage belongs only to you, little sister.
I like that they're like, we need to make sure everybody knows that they are related. And if you listen to the broadcast, you would know this is Robin. But considering they are very obviously like same color, same like the wing motifs, the halos, like it'd be very hard to not think they were at least a little bit related. But they're like, all right, we need to like very firmly implicate that they are siblings.
But if I can't sing, what meaning does a stage have?
Okay, and then of course, Dr. Ratio and Adventuring.
Ah, the charming audacity. To think that you, of all people, might emerge victorious, dear gambler.
3 chips are enough. All or nothing.
3 chips. That probably means something. We usually come down in groups of 3. I wonder if he's referring to us, the Trailblazers. Okay, I was right. It's Black Swan and Sparkle. Got it.
Memo Keeper, do you think you can just leave?
Okay, and so we do know that the Memo Keeper means that Black Swan is with the Garden of Recollection.
I'm sorry. The dance partner of my choice, I've already chosen.
Interesting. Ooh. Ooh, the vertigo I'd be having. The absolute vertigo I would be having. Just watching that gave me a sense of vertigo, let alone if I was actually standing there.
We're here.
Okay, I can't talk to her one more
Welcome
time.
to the Reverie. May you experience an unforgettable holiday. If you need help checking in, please head straight to the concierge.
So that's Misha.
Leave this realm and rise as you would on any other day. Forget this fortuitous encounter and return whence you came. But before you do, I would make a request of you.
Her eyes, not quite the pupil bit, like the pupils, but not like this surrounding iris, kind of look like ours. I wonder if that means something.
You may think it somewhat strange, perhaps even rude, but I wish to know. Have we met somewhere before?
I have amnesia. I don't know.
You evoke memories of an old friend. In the haze of my recollections, he crossed blades with me. Much like this surreal dreamscape where we stood close, yet forever out of reach. May I ask you a few more questions? I tend to forget things, which is why, rather than memories, I'm accustomed to using my emotions to capture what I normally wouldn't otherwise. The answer is inconsequential. Your spontaneous reaction is what matters.
Ooh, that sounded wrong. Aren't our eyes very similar? Like, so curious.
For instance, when you awaken in your room, your lips speak several names. Are they your companions? Family? Enemies? You seem to have forged unbreakable bonds with many people and many incidents. Might I ask if you fear losing these bonds?
Why do I feel like she's suspicious? Because it doesn't sound like she's talking anymore, because the letters changed from white to red. I feel like someone else is speaking through her. Okay, wait, if we were losing our friends, if I had to lose them, I would rather disappear for them. I do not fear this. Even the concept of thinking of it hurts, or I don't know. Well, I'm curious which group she's referring to. Is she referring to the fact that at one point we were with the Stellaron Hunters? Or is she talking about the Astral Express crew? I mean, she's probably asking about the Astral Express crew, but I also feel like it's not Acheron we're talking to anymore, so I don't want to talk to her.
Then, if there was a vast dreamscape, so lifelike it's indistinguishable from reality. There, no one faces life's separations or deaths. Everyone attains their deserved happiness and lives joyfully ever after. I would ask, would you wish to stay?
It would have to be a personal choice, in my opinion. There's a lot of sci-fi movies that go into this concept, usually with some, like, evil villain, like, forcefully implementing this and not giving people a choice. But I feel like if there was, say, like, a virtual reality where everybody could store their consciousness and live the best life ever, right, in this virtual world, even if it meant giving up your actual physical body, I still feel like there would be a lot of people that would be willing to do it. So I think one, it would have to be my choice, and two, I agree with this one. It depends on the price I would pay to live in this false reality.
Now, imagine if this splendid dream were fated to fall apart. Friends, family, strangers, followed by the gentle breeze, soaring birds, the stars, and ultimately yourself.
Then the dream was a lie, because the whole point of it was to make it so that we could do anything we wanted, but if your friends and family, like, it collapses in on itself, then it's a lie.
Everyone and every face they remember, the joy and the heartaches, the vows sealed and those left hanging, all will inevitably march towards a predetermined ending. If you had grasped the journey's finale right from its inception.
Are they talking about Elio, Destiny's slave, like being able to see the end of all fates?
I would ask, would you still embark on this journey?
Thank you. But it feels like this is pointedly towards Elio. And like, I feel like maybe were we almost asked these same questions by Elio? Because like, the Stellaron Hunter, specifically Kafka, keeps stating that like we have this like predetermined fate, right? This script that we're following, and they're constantly following it, but they always refer to him as Destiny's slave, and that we have like this, we are in essence following the script in a way for him at like his behest. So it almost sometimes feels like we are Elio, that we are Destiny's slave, because it is like put upon us to save this universe. In other times it feels like Elio is a separate entity from the Trailblazer, but this very much feels like Elio is the one talking to us, because this would have been the same question he asked us before our memory was wiped, so that we could go on the trip with the Trailblazers. Would you still embark on this journey even knowing that your destiny is being assigned to you, that you are like being forcefully puppeteered towards the end? Like, in that like potentially it is going to be the loss of every single thing that you have, the hero's journey essentially. So would I abandon it? The price is too dear. I would abandon it. I have already tasted the beauty of the dream. Okay, so the dream in this case might be this like false sense of safety that you have before you see the reality for what it is. Innocence is bliss and all that. I would abandon it. Trailblazing was never my intent. I would blaze a trail without hesitation. I don't know. I feel like if we're going by Kaelus's character, Kaelus meaning the star, right? This is the same answer he would have given to Elio, was that he is willing to make this journey regardless of the price, because he's already paid in his memories. And like any connection he had with his prior teammates, with Kafka, with Blade, with Silverwolf, with Sam and whatnot, he has given them up and put his full fate in the hands of Destiny and Destiny's slave to embark on whatever mission he was given. So I feel like Kaelus would have to say that I would blaze a trail without hesitation, because that is what he's already done.
I know this is hard. You don't have to be hard-pressed to make a decision. As I have said, the answer is inconsequential. Hearing, touch, thought. Through these you gain emotions. Cherish them. With emotions we make choices. And so we return to the original question. I would ask, do you still remember me?
I really feel like this is Elio talking and not Acheron. why is this the worst question to answer out of all of these, like, philosophical questions that were just thrown at my head? Because, like, I feel like this is Elio. I feel like, in this moment, Kalis must feel something. Right? Some hint of their past memories.
I understand. How interesting. For a split second, it felt like countless versions of you, alike yet distinct, gave entirely different responses.
And that's a reference to a fourth wall break of every person that's playing this game and making different options as their, like, selections. Interesting.
That was my final question. Thank you. We all have our paths to walk, so we shall bid our farewells. The Golden Dream is getting restless. In the coming nights of Long, I'm afraid you will face many tribulations and witness many tragedies. And finally, your sight will only see black and white. But please believe me that in that monochrome world, there will be a glimpse of fleeting red. And when you make a choice, it will reappear before you once more. What you must do now is ponder its significance. And then, you can return to the waking world. That's where we all find our answers.
Okay, that was cool.
What's wrong? Why are you crying all of a sudden? Sounds like you had a nightmare. We just arrived in Astana and already... you should be careful. It seems your tolerance to Memoria isn't the strongest. Don't fret. Dreams are often the reverse of reality. While you were sleeping, the express arrived at Penacony. Can you imagine? Yesterday's grim frontier prison is today's lavish hotel. I wish I could wander Penacony streets today, but I'm pretty train-tied at the moment. You'll have to be my eyes and ears while we're here. Gear up and make sure you've got everything. And before you step out, swing by the back and grab March. She's waiting for you there.
Is March 7th still packing her luggage?
You're up? How's your prep going? Welt and Himeko beat us to the punch, but I stuck around for you. Let's get going. Shall we go meet up with them now? You left something behind. Hurry up and go get it. I'll wait here for you.
Okay. So, now that we have discussed philosophy for like 20 minutes, it has been an hour, and unfortunately I do have bread in the oven that I do need to go check. And so, thank you all so much for popping by. Very intrigued and excited. I'm gonna have to be very careful with TikTok for the next couple of days, to try and not get too spoiled. But I might be able, we'll see if I can. I might be able to do a stream tomorrow, but we'll have to see. No promises. But thank you all so much for popping by. It was so glad to see everyone. I hope that everybody's doing great this week and that everybody gets some rest. I don't know what it is about this last weekend, but I have been very tired. The rot has definitely been getting to me. So I hope everybody, if they're making some bread along with me, makes some amazing fluffy bread. So goodbye everyone!